Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be teaching you how to make these super cute monstera leaves. As you can see, it basically matches the background that I have for this. And yeah, so this is what I'm going to teach you in this video. As always, I will make sure that I'm going as much detail as I can with every single stitch and every single step to ensure that every beginner is able to replicate this. However, if you feel like I'm going too fast, feel free to adjust the speed of the video, or if you need any help, feel free to reach out in the comment section below. But without further ado, let's jump into it. Here are the materials that I'm going to use. Here I have 4-ply cotton yarn, and here I have crochet hook. For this project I'm using 3.5mm hook, and you will also need scissors. And here is the final monstera leaf, which I'm going to teach you in this video, so let's jump into it. So our first step is to create a slip knot, and for that I'm just grabbing my yarn here and kind of making a loop like this, and then twisting it and pulling yarn through the loop that we have to kind of create a knot here. And as you can see, the loop here is quite big, so I'm just grabbing my crochet hook and attaching it to the hook to kind of create the size that fits our hook. And this is our slip knot, so now we can proceed further with doing chains. And for our first step, in total we have to do 12 chains, so just grabbing yarn and pulling it through this loop that we have, that's one chain, and then just repeating for 12 times in total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 and 12. So these are our 12 chains that we had to do for our first step. And then we can move further. So our first step is basically to skip this first chain and work into the second one, and that's where we are going to do one single crochet. So for single crochet, just go through this stitch or chain, grab yarn and pull it up to have 2 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through both loops like this. So that's one single crochet. Then in the next chain here we are going to do 1/2 double crochet. So for that, yarn over, go through the chain, grab yarn and pull it up to have 3 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops like this. After that, we just have to chain 1 like this, and then we are going to do 1 single crochet inside this 1/2 double crochet. So I'm just going through this stitch here in the middle, then grabbing yarn, pulling it up, and then pulling through 2 as we did for single crochet. And then after that we just have to chain 1 like this. And then our next step is to do 2 single crochets in the next 2 chains here that we have here at the base. So I'm just going through the first one and doing a single crochet there, and then another one in the next one here like this. Then after that, our next step is to chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And at this point we have to attach these chains here to the first piece that we already did. So I'm just removing my hook and making this loop a little looser, and then we just have to count 3 starting from here. So 1, 2 and 3. So I'm going to go through this 3rd stitch here that we have here with my hook like this, and then grabbing this loop that we have here and just pulling it through. And in this way we are going to attach it to the very beginning that we did stitches in the beginning here. And then after that we just have to chain 1 like this, and then our next step is to do 1/2 double crochet inside this space here. So doing 1/2 double crochet in there. After that we have to do 1 double crochet also in the same space. So for double crochet you have to yarn over, go through this space here, grab yarn and pull it up to have 3 loops, yarn over and pull through 2, then yarn over again and pull through remaining 2. So that's 1 double crochet. After that, do another 1/2 double crochet like this,
And then our last step is to do 3 single crochets inside the same space. So 1, 2 and 3, like this. So we have finished this first piece, and now we can attach it to the main base that we have in the chains here. So first we have to skip one, and then in the following one we are doing 1 single crochet. So I'm just going through that one and doing a single crochet in there, like this. This is how it looks where we are at this point. After that, we again have to chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And then I'm again making this loop looser and counting 4 stitches here from this side. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So going through this fourth one, and again pulling this chain of 5 through this space and chaining 1 again. And now we will have to do some stitches inside here in this chain of 5 space. So first I'm starting by doing 1/2 double crochet, so completing this stitch in here, then doing 3 double crochets inside the same space. So this is 1, doing another 1, 2 and the third one, like this. And then it's left for us to do 1 more 1/2 double crochet and then 3 single crochets. So 1, 2 and 3, like this. And then again we have to attach it to the main base, and first we are skipping one and then going into the next one, and in there doing 1 single crochet, like this. So now we have skipped 1 chain and done a single crochet in the next one. And after that we can proceed with the next bit, and for that we have to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And again pulling this loop a little longer, and then we are counting 5 stitches from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and going through this 5th one like this, then grabbing this loop and pulling it through to attach it. So now it's there, and then we just have to chain 1 like this. After that, our next step is to do 5 double crochets inside the same space. So starting to work on those. This is 1, then 2, 3, 4 and 5. After that we have to do 1/2 double crochet, so doing that, and then again we have to do 3 single crochets. So 1, 2 and 3, like this. And now again we just have to attach it to the base. So first I'm skipping 1 and then doing a single crochet inside the next chain that we have there. So just doing that 1 single crochet in here. And as you can see, now it's attached and we can proceed further with the next bit. And for that, again, we just have to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And again, making this loop looser or longer, and then counting 5 stitches here from this bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just going through this one with our hook, again grabbing this loop and pulling it through, and then just chaining 2 in this time, and after that doing 5 double crochets. So let's do that. This is 1, then the second one, third one, fourth and 5th. Once that's done, we have to do 1/2 double crochet, and after that again 3 single crochets. So 1, 2 and 3 in here. So the final bit is completed. Now we just have to attach it to the last chain that we have here, and we are just going through that one and doing a single crochet in there like this. So now we have finished half of it, and our next step for this bit is to basically get back to the very beginning where we started, and to do that we just have to do single crochets on the other side of these chains. So let's start doing that. We basically just have to do one single crochet inside every single bit that we have here, and it's very important to count along the way to make sure that you are doing the right amount of chains or single crochets that we need, because it might look a little tricky because it doesn't really look as a regular stitch. So just going through again this first one where we already have one single crochet, but in this case we are just doing it on the other side, so it's kind of flipped. So that's one, then going through the next bit, 2, then here we have a little bit trickier space, 3, 4, 5, this is our 6th, and then in here just doing the 7th one, 8, 9, 10, 11th here like this, and then 12th one goes here at the very tip, so like that. Now we have done 12 single crochets on this side, and we can flip our work, and now basically all we have to do is just repeat the same steps that we did on this side. So basically you can just turn the video back from the very beginning and just repeat what we did in there. So here I am at the very end, so now I just have to connect this last bit to the base here, and here I have my very last single crochet stitch from the base here. So just going through that one and doing the last single crochet like this, and now we are done on both sides, so we can actually cut off the yarn. And before we do so, we just have to chain one, pull the loop looser like this, then we can grab our scissors and cut it off, and as it's cut off we can just tighten it by pulling it here like that. And we are done with this leaf here, as you can see. Now last step is really just to weave in these loose ends so it looks nice and pretty, and for that I'm normally just using my crochet hook, then just grabbing yarn and pulling it through like random bits from the back side. You can choose whatever side you wish and whatever stitches you want to loop it through. So just make sure that it's consistent and at the end it looks nice and all of these loose yarn pieces are not visible. So just do that and then we are done. So this is how it looks at the end once it's finalized, and if we want to measure it, it is around 7 centimeters in this way, and here it's approximately 7 to 8, so that's approximate size if using these type of materials that I used. And feel free to create multiple of them. You could easily attach them in whatever way you wish. Here I have made quite a lot of them already, so it would be nice to kind of connect them together to make some lacy tops or things similar to that. So feel free to do that and I would be super happy to see what you are creating.
So that was basically it from me today. I really hope that this video was useful for you and that you learned something new. And here I have actually prepared quite many of these leaves already, so I will try to create some bigger crochet project or pattern later on once I have some more time, and I will make sure to also film it and share it with you as well once it's ready. Otherwise, I really hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you need any help, as I mentioned before, feel free to ask in the comment section below. And if you're new here, please subscribe and I will see you later. Bye!